Hey, 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 everybody! Your friend John is kind of back for the 1.1 millionth adventure of his lifetime on YouTube. And to be honest, I almost didn't make it back because I'm having so many difficulties right now with all of the technology. I almost gave up. The technology is breaking me down a little bit, and the Nintendo Switch 1 I don't think was meant to to outlive itself. I'm what? How many years have we had this thing? I haven't charged it for a while. And I've been charging it for about an hour, and it finally turned on right before the stream. So I've been okay so far, but right now everything's betraying me, and I'm kind of in the mood of giving up. I got LeafGreen and FireRed. I've been hyped all day, and I forgot the charger. I had to go back to get it from the storage, and then now I'm having issues. I'm hoping I can do it off of one Joy-Con for now, and I've managed 2 scenes that we can do. I just am so annoyed. But how's everybody doing? I'm super hyped. I'm kind of all over the place. We're gonna be doing a shiny only playthrough. And I am doing this for the first time with you guys here. There's Gary. What's up, guy? And then everybody's going to give me crap because this is my game. This is Kanto for your boy. I'm so excited. So I'm going to catch my games up simultaneously. I just kind of have to... I started one. My monitor gave me some issues. It was based off of the Joy-Cons. But it's so sick to play this game on a Switch. I'm still mind blown. So my goal is to do a shiny only playthrough. If we get a shiny on one of the systems, that's going to be our system. I think we're going to stick with FireRed. And if I get it in LeafGreen, I hope there's local trade in this game. I'm going to trade it over. But, like, the frame rate is amazing. Everything about this is so good. So good. So, at this point, let me think. Oh, that's alright. I told you here, gone. There are the 3 Pokemon here. So, basically, every route, we're going to have to get a shiny. And it's 1 in 8,192. That can be a little tough to swallow for some people. So we got to save right here. I'm going to do this at the same time. You really only need 1 Joy-Con. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hold on. It's easier if you actually go to text speed fast. Can I not do that right now? Like, look, I'm pressing A. I'm telling you, this stream has been doomed from the start. The stream has been doomed from the start. Oh my lord. Text speed. What, do you need the other Joy-Con for it? It doesn't make sense. Because the other Joy-Con, for some reason, is not connecting to the Switch. Even if I aggressively put it in. Yeah. So... it should be just A, but it's not working. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I was supposed to go left and right. That's my bad. What do I know? Okay, save the game. Wait, did we save? Save. There's already a save file. Let's overwrite it. Yeah. Alright. let's sync these up. So now we have 2 games going at 108,192. This should help us. I am also going to have to remember the button prompts so we're not wasting time over and over and over. And I have gotten an app. I have an app that's gonna keep our counters. I'll do a little better of an overlay, I'm thinking, for the next stream. But here we go. This is kind of the setup of what we gotta do. Every time we're gonna have to check the summary. So then, all you gotta do is press all the buttons. And that's all you gotta do to reset. But it's so sick doing both at once. It's so hype. It's literally so hype. And then all we do is this. We keep going over and over and over and over for a billion hours. A billion hours. Okay, hold on. I'm having so many issues. Okay, I can see messages now. AJ, Apple, oh my god, Crystal, member, oh, I'm currently in the Rocket Hideout. Happy, hey. I'm having so many issues today, it is killing my vibe. Gecko! What's up, man? What a rookie. Set the speed, hit, then B. Can he see chat? He is just dumb. I couldn't see chat, so sometimes when you have chat on top chat, I thought nobody was here for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to end stream and try again. I'm so happy to have everybody. I thought stream was dead. I thought stream died. Mad 'cause bad. No, I thought stream died. I've had so many issues, and then I just reloaded it. So instead of top chat, you can click live chat, and top chat filters some certain people and things, which I don't like. Gen 10 looking good so far. I'll give you my thoughts on that in a second. I'm just trying to like slow down because I've been like stressed for the last 15 minutes. I'm so happy to play that now that I know people are here and the game's not breaking. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'm going to go for a long time tonight. I've been so hyped to play these games. You nerds know this is my game. I wonder, oh my god, this is John's nostalgia game. Of course it is. Steven convinced me to get both games. I thought it was a rumor before LA that FireRed and LeafGreen were going to be a thing. And I told the boys in LA, I'm like, if this is true, I'm gonna get it. Go figure. It's true. I think the starters balance each other out pretty well. I will say, like my buddy John Dale told me today, I think the starters for Gen 10 are way better than... Sorry, let me catch up here. I think they're way better than Gen 8 and Gen 9. At least Gen 9. Score Bunny is fire. But I think these are way better. The Pomeranian, a lot of people are like memeing over right now. I get it. I like it. But the Gecko, the water starter, this is the first water starter that I think outshines everything else. It outshines everything else, if you ask me. I think so. But this is, remember, this is my first shiny only playthrough at full odds. I'm not saying we're not going to play ZA anymore. Do we have to? This game is fire. And I'm not going to lie, if I can get a yellow Charmander, it'd be my first 1 in 8. Sorry, I always get this wrong. I always want to say 1,000. This would be my first 1 in 8,192 shiny that I can remember and hunted. And the whole goal is, I guess we got to go through each route, right? Or any possibility of a Pokemon. So we have to take into mind caves. We have to take into mind the Victory Road. I'm so pumped. The game seems big. So Gen 10, I have no complaints. The only thing I noticed about right away was the similarities to Scarlet and Violet, but I went back and watched the Scarlet and Violet trailer, and it literally said on both trailers, not actual gameplay. So they're obviously showing a very, very dulled version of the game, which is fine. Like you're teasing everybody at that point, right? It looks fine. It looks good. Like that big little like. It reminded me of Dubai, like that big old the Burj Khalifa, but like a very miniature version of that. That little like watery town. That looked really cool. You can actually hunt Pokemon underwater now, which is really cool. There's a lot of different environments, which I really like. I think we're going to get a lot of diversity in Gen 10, and I like the starters. So what they showed us is like totally cool with me. I thought for the 30th anniversary, we're going to get a little bit more of a presence than what we got. I guess Mew and Pokemon Sleep is pretty big. Unite got a lot of cool mons added to the licensing, or however you want to call it. I think it's licensing. Pokemon Go didn't really say what they were going to do. So next week, apparently what everybody's data mined is that we are going to get kind of like a early, how do I say it? Event of every Pokemon now, if it had a Gen 1 shiny form, first shiny form is going to get their shinies available, like, you know, the second evolution, third evolution, and it will work for Rockets too. So next week, we're going to get that, and legendaries are going to be available in the wild, which is crazy. I think it was a very normal presence, and I might get roasted for that. But I heard some rumors too during the LA tour that we weren't even going to get a Gen 10 announcement. I didn't think that was going to happen. We were definitely going to get it. People were like really grinding my gears about that. Wailord is a random spawn too? What? No way. Yeah, I saw that. That's sick, eh? So I'm keeping track of my counters. Remember I used to be able to keep track of the counters? Whatever Kem sent me kept breaking over and over. So I got my iPhone going right now, and I'm keeping track of the counters. I'm trying my best. I'm not playing Gen 10, and I'm going to quit buying all the new Pokemon games. Why? Are you doing it out of spite? Like, what did they do to you, guy? What did they do to you? If I miraculously get a very, very early... Wait, why isn't this resetting? If I get a miraculous... I don't know, like a Charmander, it's going to be so hype. Part of me wanted to go right through the game and not shiny hunt, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't want to shiny hunt. Maybe, making you buy DLC with every game? What do you mean, buy DLC with every game? If anything, you should be pumped that they are doing DLC, because sure, you could just buy a normal game, but remember, the DLC is FOMO. You either don't want to miss out or you don't have to buy it. It's your option. You don't have to buy DLC. Right? They're adding on to your game. Is that a Steven? Get a shiny already? I just started. You wouldn't believe the technical difficulties I've gone through tonight. I am so mad with YouTube, and I am so mad with myself. I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. But the one thing that I need to do is now for next stream, I gotta get my phone connected to my bar so I can keep this app open so I have my counter. The one that Ken gave me a long time ago keeps breaking, so I'm like totally overusing it. But I'm so pumped. This game looks so good on the Switch. And do I ever want to emulate? Remember, I never emulated these. I could have. I wouldn't have felt bad, but there you go. See, we got low battery already. I am so burned out from Nintendo Switch 1. I would literally trade 2 of my Nintendo Switches right now, my number ones, for one Nintendo Switch 2. I'm getting really pissed off with these. They take 1 hour to literally charge, and that's why my Joy-Cons are already dead. Shell Shocker, that's pretty sick. I just gotta get into the rhythm of these resets. I gotta get into the rhythm of these resets. I've also just need to slow down a little bit, because like I'm not like stressed right now, but like I had to delay stream half an hour because the HDMI cords wouldn't work too. That was another problem that I had. So me switching my setup from my last place to here, now I'm running 2 switches. Remember, I only had to run 1 the last time. So eventually during this stream, it'll be off and on 1 switch, 2 switches. But overnight, I'll have these going. At least I only need 1 Joy-Con right now for each game. How can pixels look better than an OLED screen? Remember, this game is now scaled for a Nintendo Switch screen, bro. Like, I'm pumped. And I've wanted to replay these games. I wanted to replay Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I wanted to replay Emerald. Did I give them up as a kid and teenager? Yes, obviously I did. Emulators would have been fun. But to play these cartridged games like these cost way too much money. They cost way too much money. To buy a Game Boy now costs way too much money. It's not worth it. So if anything, I think Game Freak or the Pokemon Company, whoever you want to call them, they are getting ahead of emulators, because for $30 you can buy this instead of just getting it for free online, and you're getting Pokemon Home capability with this. I'd rather do this 100% of the day. There's no ifs or buts about it. I would rather this than an emulator 100%. Soup? What? Are we doing a communal soup? So, my question for everybody is how do I keep my phone on the whole time? What setting is that again? Because my phone keeps shutting off after a certain amount of time, and it's annoying me. How many resets do you think this is going to take? How many resets do we think it's going to take? You can be honest. Now, here, I'm fine with you saying like 4,000. I'm fine with that. Under display, screen timeout. Thank you, Crystal. Display. General. Where's my display? Sounds, notifications, privacy, game center, wallet, apps, screen time, accessibility? I tried to prepare myself too for stream well earlier, but I had some distractions, and let's just say today was a really good day until I just started and got stressed. Jen's getting banned. What happens if I get a yellow Charmander tonight? Are we gonna riot? Are we gonna riot together? Oh, display and brightness. There you go. Nice. Always on display. Text size, automatic. Screen timeout. I'm on iPhone. Auto lock 30 seconds. Never. Nice. Okay. There we go. Did anybody else get it or what? Gen 3 has the best sprites in my opinion. So vivid and sharp. I know Steven wants Emerald. I want Emerald because if you ask me, it went Gen 2, Gen 3, then Gen 1. I remember the story for Gen 3 more than I do Gen 2. Nah, Gen 2 is a loot. I mean, I like it. But remember, this game is giving us Deoxys. It's giving us Deoxys. It's giving us Ho-Oh and Lugia. And we can hunt Gen 2 Pokemon in this game. How sick is that? Come on. You gotta like that. No matter what your stance is. It's almost like a weird side Mandela effect. We never, like, back in the day for FireRed, there was no social media. So unless you knew, you knew. No advertising in game. I don't think I've ever done Deoxys. So when Pokemon Home comes for this game, Deoxys is in my Pokemon Home big time. Poggers, Pokemon DLC. Like I said, I'm not gonna never not be a fan of DLC. So you're buying a game, you're buying a game. If they're gonna make more for your game, you can argue that it should have been added originally. But if DLC for, like, let's just say ZA is a money-making scheme like the first one, you could argue that because they literally said that they were going to do the DLC at the same time as the game's release. But it's fine, bro. It's fine. You don't have to buy it if you don't want to. Shiny Mew for the home reward for completing the shiny for this game. Do you think they would do that? Dude, if they did that, do you think they would want the national decks? Or do you think they would just want the normal decks? Shiny Mew would be so hype. That'd be so hype. Oh, now you got me going. Now you got me going. Oh, Steven, if you're still here, did you get it? Did you get the Charmander? I feel like you would say it. If they did Shiny Mew for this game, oh god. It's a good thing we got both copies. But we can help people out when it comes to it. Not yet. Oh, Steven's still here. Hunting at the moment. Oh, you're hunting off stream too? Nice. Did you go out for Kirim? I didn't. I like I said, I've been so busy today. I had to get the rest of my stuff out from my old house. And it's done now. My buddy helped me. Took a little while, but then I had to do a lot of chores, and then I'm finally here relaxing, playing, but then I got stressed. So I feel like I'm relaxing now. I'm so excited. Like I said, I might make a set, like, with my Switch 2, I can make just like a separate account. I might just play through it to play through it. I really want to play the game. This excites me so much. I've never shiny hunted in FireRed or LeafGreen. So, like, this is crazy. This is crazy. at 1548 encounters. Hot damn. I already expect, I expect from James's post, I'm just like, oh man, how cool would it be to get it on your third encounter? I already know it's not going to happen for me. Heads up, it takes longer. You mean shiny hunts? Yeah, I can imagine. Remember, if I can't get a stupid Regirock, I'm already expecting this to take a long time. I remember getting this game at Best Buy in the city next to me. And I got a Game Boy SP at the same time I got FireRed. It came in a bundle because my Game Boy, I think, broke or somebody stole it, something like that. But I remember getting it from Best Buy, and my sister gave me some of her birthday money so I could buy it. I remember that. It was pretty hype. It was pretty hype. But I'm not, no, Pokotopia or Poketopia does not excite me, no. I won't be getting it. You can't go from having this game to Poketopia a week later. Sorry, no. And I've never really played Animal Crossing, so I've never given it a shot. So I'm not gonna say it's a bad concept, but building an island doesn't excite me. I'll just say that. Cause I'm a nerd. You're a nerd. Ugh. Why is there so many nerds in this nerd lobby? I kind of wish though, like the Charmander hunt like this was like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where you could have like 3 checks at the same time. That'd be cool. I wish you could turn off the previously. But that's not all. Guess what? It has DLC. I would imagine things have DLCs these days. And if you can't get behind it, you're just being stubborn. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. If you can't get behind DLCs for games, you're gonna have to get used to it, bud. When I was young, I had trained my whole team to level 100 except for one level 99 Kadabra because my brother convinced me that if it hit level 100, it wouldn't evolve by trade anymore. Damn, that's some sort of weird effect. Damn. Oh, Travis, how's it going, man? Did you play the game? Did you play the game? Did you play the game? Are you rocking FireRed LeafGreen when you can? I won't say more than I have to, but I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. Trav had to come see the John, man. He extended stream by a little bit. Apple, most games now, yeah, and most games have DLC. But remember, games back in like GameCube, Xbox, not a lot had DLC. They had updates, but they were so small. Not a lot of games had DLC. So you wanted more for the game that you really liked. And they extended its life. That's basically what DLC is. I got really excited for a second during the presents. I thought we were going to get another full DLC. Since we're not going to get Gen 10 this year, I thought we were going to get another full DLC. I think they baited us into that big trailer just for Garchomp Z. That sucked. They could have just made a smaller thing about it, but I thought we were going to get a big DLC. What's up, Alex? How's it going, man? I was disappointed by that, just for Garchomp Z. So tomorrow I'm going to do the Garchomp Z. I'm going to wake up a little bit earlier. I'll record the footage and upload it. But yeah, that kind of burned me a bit. I wish we had like another DLC. So again, this is going to be another dud year. First, what is it, 5 years since the last gen game? Right? Is it 5? This is another long year of waiting for games. Like, don't get me wrong, Poketopia Sure, you got that. You got this. Hopefully there's an announcement for another port soon. But I feel like we're going to need a lot more to keep ourselves busy. Or they're going to have to release Gen 10 early next year. Because if we have to wait this year, then next year to like October, November, like they usually do, that game better be perfect. That game better be perfect. Plus, they gotta really rival GTA. They gotta rival GTA. You can't release it at the same time. Be honest though, I could probably rock this game for a long time. Don't get me wrong, I like ZA. But this excites me more. Do you prefer the shorts format, or do you want the horizontal back? I think this is fine. I really think it's fine. Every game I have asked that. That's the only reason I'm asking again. I can't wait to grind this game though, because there is an EXP share, but you really have to like sit there for like an hour trying to grind certain Pokemon just to level up. I love that fact in these old games. There's no more XL candy. It's gonna excite me. Game Freak is nothing compared to Rockstar Games. You can't compare the two. It's completely different, bro. If I miraculously get a shiny yellow lizard and it is female, that'd be crazy. I'd prefer it to be male, just for Charizard's sake, but I know female is harder to get. You're comparing, like, two different games completely. I'm saying if you release this game around the same time GTA happens, remember, any game, oh, that hurts. Any game that gets released around GTA, if it happens, is going to die. It will die. So I'm thinking that this game is going to come out around May. That's my guess. That's my guess. Because I'll be honest, when GTA comes out, I'll obviously still continue to stream, but GTA is also going to be a priority. And I don't think I'll stream that one. It's definitely not in my scope of YouTube. Because money? Well, Pokemon, and how about this? If you want to compare it, Pokemon's $1 billion company. Rockstar? Sure. I don't know their net worth, but I'm sure they're $1 billion company as well. Why do we need to compare the two? Because look at this. If you want to compare something, GTA, how many DLCs have they had? How many updates have they had? Right? They're still going. Now, Pokemon, just let it be. If you get a Pokemon DLC, that's hype. That's hype. All the early developers from the early GTA games are all gone now. I don't know much about that, to be honest with you. I don't really... It's not like I don't... You know how you watch a film and everybody leaves before the credits? Nobody appreciates who's actually making the thing. I never really appreciate people who make the games. I don't watch those cutscenes either, to be honest with you. But I do with movies. I should pay attention a little bit more. Pokemon, yes, is a $1 billion company, but remember, they put their money more into collabs and merch than actual games because it makes more. Exactly. If they're the Pokemon company is treat it like a marketing company. They're not a distributor. No, they are a little bit. Treat it like this. The Pokemon company doesn't have to spend $1 billion into the game because, yeah, like, look at Pokemon Go. I think they make $2 billion a year. They make $2 billion a year, and they cut those funds into other programs and development for future Pokemon products, which is like Champions, Home, Master ZX, Sleep. They have so many things that they can cut their budget into to make more money. It's like a chain and a chain and a chain and a chain. They are making so much money that you can't even compare another game to it. But I'm saying, literally, let alone Pokemon Go is a $2 billion a year game. Now, what do you think FireRed and LeafGreen are going to make them? I think it's going to make them a lot of money. My biggest thing before they make money is I hope this convinces newer generations of kids to play these old games. Because yellow, red, and blue, I'm not going to lie, they're super outdated. They're old. I liked them at the time. Would I necessarily want that over FireRed and LeafGreen? No. I'd rather this. So they did really well with this. I just hope people appreciate the games for what they are. Don't have to worry about money. Dang, look at all my monitors in the back of the windows now. Hot damn. My thing is what happens if I get Charmander off of stream? Is everyone gonna be mad at me? As long as the game is fun in the end. Yeah. This game is fun. For me, every gym leader, I know, like, don't get me wrong, I played this game 1 billion times, but I think this is one of the better Pokemon adventures still throughout the whole game. I really do. I had no issues with it. They have, again, arguably the most iconic rivals, Team Rocket. I liked Team Magma. That's so hype. I liked Emerald's villains. Everybody else, I really didn't care about villain-wise. There's only 2 of them. Team Magma and what was the other one? Team Aqua? I loved those 2 villains. I also hope that Red and Green get a bunch of purchases so that we can get the sweet DLC. What DLC? The Deoxys, Ho-Oh, and Lugia events are in here. What's my favorite rival? Team Rocket. 100%. Team Rocket. But the thing that I like, the comparison between Team Rocket, Team Aqua, and I think it's Aqua. Team Aqua and Magma is that you got to go to the secret headquarters in each game and go through it, get the Master Ball and all that stuff. I loved that. Oh, rival? I hate Hop, so I would say crushing Hop is a really good time. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna Kanto it up again. I like Gary. The crazy thing with these games that I never understood is that when I watched the show, we knew him as Gary, who they would call, like, depends on the game you choose, like red or green, but right here, this is your rival. You don't call him Gary. It doesn't give you the name Gary. It gives you green or red. And if you picked green, if you had, like, red as Ash, like, oh, God. I'm already nervous. I'm already nervous about fighting the post game. Oh god. I can't really tell you who everybody else was. I'm just so excited to be able to play these again. But I don't know. Part of me thinks that I'll keep this going for a while. The shiny only playthrough. If we're like Regirock bad luck, you know, we haven't got this after like a month. I don't know. We'll see. I might have to hunt it in my own time too. I just hope we can get a yellow Charmander. That'd be good. Oh, shoot. It'd be good footage, so maybe I should start recording my screen. You need a better thumbnail, not gonna lie. I disagree. Why? What would make you think I need a better thumbnail? What's wrong with it? Remember, Crystal's listening. I don't lie, so if I thought it was a bad thumbnail, I'd tell her, but yeah. I think you're a little bit of a negative Nancy today, Apple. Not gonna lie. Remember, Crystal does this with her own free time. She helps the stream. She doesn't take anything for it. And I think she did a really good job. Doesn't look clickbaity enough. Why would I want it to look clickbaity? My question to you is, let's just say this. As a criticism, what would you want to see on a thumbnail that would clickbait you into here? Because remember, I don't have to be like everybody else. Everybody else is going to clickbait you. I'm glad it works for you. They do their job well. But I just want to play a game without having to think about clickbaiting people. Remember, we're just chilling. This is a hangout. I want to treat this like this is a hangout. If we were all just LAN partying, this is how I would want to do things, and this is how I would talk to you. So, maybe we should make it more clickbaity. Maybe Crystal could take that into consideration. If she's still here. If not, she might be going your way to murder you. I don't know. Sorry. We're at 92 resets. Steven, how many did you on average get per hour? Oh. Chewy? Did you just call Charmander Chewy? Oh, after LA, I didn't really bring up LA. LA was a really, really good time. There were some negatives that I don't really want to talk about anymore. But you really don't need to focus on the negatives. I got everything I wanted from the LA tour. I got Hawlucha. I got 6 shiny Klefki. I got 6 shiny Klefki. I got all the unknowns. I basically got everything I wanted. I got shiny Dragonite. That was so sick. Remember, Kalos Tour is tomorrow and Sunday. So friends, keep that in mind. I've bought some items. I kind of want a second Hawlucha so I can use it as trade bait. We'll see what happens. The Instagram's popping off still too, eh? I know you just sent the link out, but like, damn. It's still popping, bro. I'm barely losing Instagram followers. I lose 2, but then gain 2. It's crazy. It's crazy. And we haven't lost a lot since my last stream on YouTube either. So thank you guys for hanging around. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. With a 1 in 8,192. Did we ever do the math? So even if I'm doing 2 switches at the same time, do the odds kind of cut themselves in half, or is it still just like 1 in 8,192? Because, you know what I mean? Now that we're doing 2 games at the same time. I feel like we're really slow. This is what I don't get. Now I know what Steven means. Like, there is no way you could do 4 games. Even if I got my 3rd Switch, no way I have enough hands to do all this. This would be crazy. You would actually need somebody to help you. We're at 102 resets. Dang. You think I should have finished Regirock first so we could have got, like, the bad luck out of our way? My one Joy-Con is barely connected, remember? My Switches don't charge like they used to, my old ones. It's just cool to have FireRed and LeafGreen going at the same time. I love this. How has stream been? Has it dropped any frames? It shows that it hasn't. Don't say explode when I'm talking about strem. The frame rate in this game just looks solid. Maybe if I decide to do this on my own, I'll just record my screen. I never really played. Like, I don't remember. That's my problem. I don't remember if I've ever done Deoxys event. But the fact that we can do Deoxys and even hunt Lugia and Ho-Oh in this game, I don't remember you being able to do that. Jen is really happy. Jen's really happy. I told some of my friends about the stream on my trip and the fact that you guys call me Jen, and they laugh so much. They laugh so much. But is anybody going to Chicago for LA? Or LA, my god. For GoFest? In my mind, it's been LA, LA, LA. But GoFest Chicago is going to be the next big event for Pokemon Go. I'm perfectly fine. Nice. I even got my I look less homeless. I don't know if you guys paid attention to that fact. Before I left, I got a haircut and a beard trim. So appreciate it now before I forget about it. And then John looks homeless in like 1 week. Because this beard grows back way too quick. I'm not stubbing any sort of toes. And if you guys aren't going to GoFest, are you participating in... Wait, what? Are you participating in the tour the next 2 days? Remember, it's American probably like $10 ticket or something like that for shiny boosts with like Latias, Latios, a lot of Zygarde cells. I bought the deluxe tour pass. Scatterbugs only are 3 gifts if you pin them, which are really cool. Really cool. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I don't even have music going. I've been just enjoying the old sounds of all this. Is anybody getting that, like, what's it called? What's that new thing they made? That little jukebox for the old Pokemon music? I'm not. Drusicle! Shiny hunting? Yeah, bro. We're doing FireRed and LeafGreen. The new ports, or whatever you want to call them. We're hunting for Charmander. This is my first ever 8,192 hunt. I am checking. Yeah. But I don't know where enthusiastic about Pogo as you are. You don't have to be. Okay, Negative Nancy. You don't have to be. Remember, I've grinded Pokemon for my whole life. And I've realized that, like, I should do, like, some sort of college study as to why it's so addicting, because I don't get it. I don't get it. There's something about Pokemon that I grind. In Pokemon Go, I grind. You don't have to. But don't be negative about somebody else's vibe towards the other game, right? He's checking if it's shiny. Can you already see the Charmander if it's shiny in the preview? No, you have to wait. You have to wait. So right here, it wouldn't be shiny right there. That would have been really cool if it could have been. That would save you so much time. Crystal, take care. We'll see ya. Have a good one. Yeah, no, Drew. You're good, bro. So, like, right here. Right when we hit the summary, this page here is where we will find out if our Charmander is shiny or not. James got a Charmander in 3 resets at school. That's so sick. I'm so jealous. But remember this. We're doing a shiny only playthrough, and this is my first and only ever shiny only playthrough. I felt like we had to do it for this one because there's no charms. So you might as well just start right away. So what we're going to do here is we're going to treat it like a route system. So once we get the Charmander, my rules are my rules. We're not doing official rules to anybody else. I can evolve this to whatever, I can train it to whatever level I want. Right? But for Route 1, we're going to need a new shiny. We're going to need a new shiny for Route 1. As far as we travel, we have to continue the process. I was thinking of playing Gold and Silver for the first time. What version should I pick? I would recommend you either do Pokemon Crystal if you're going for the older games. But if you can get your hands on Heart Gold or Soul Silver, I would recommend that better. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if they were ported instead of FireRed LeafGreen, I think there would have been a lot more hype. Because you still get Kanto and Johto. But I'd recommend Heart Gold or Soul Silver. What does Gold have? They might have version exclusives. But Gold's Ho-Oh for sure. But it's crazy that in FireRed and LeafGreen you can get Ho and Lugia. It's so nuts. So nuts. Silver has Skarmory. Old man yawn. I realized my age after the LA tour. Oh my god. I got severe sunburns on my legs. Really bad. And I walked 86 kilometers. I think it's like 50 to 60 miles American. I don't know. Look it up. But I was a broken mess when I got home. My legs still hurt, but tomorrow I'm going to walk, I'm going to raid, and I'm going to grind. Nothing. You subbed? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I hadn't been able to stream for 10 days because when I got back from LA for the Go Tour, like I said, I'm not old, like 95,000 years old, but it's the one trip my legs wanted to give out, but I kept going. I'm in like not a new country, but I'm in a foreign country. I can't just drop dead. So when I got back, I dropped dead. And I had to work. Welcome aboard, sir. But I'll be good from here on out. So tomorrow I am gonna stream after the day's over. I don't know if I'm gonna play the whole day, because like I said, I've done everything I need to do for the LA tour. I kind of just want to play, you know? By the way, is this legit? Or checks for Nintendo ninjas? I guess you could be a Nintendo ninja right now, right? I feel like there's a way... How would emulators look the same as this right now? I'll show you. See? FireRed LeafGreen. I don't know if it would look the same, like aspect ratio wise. I'm so hyped. The one thing I will say, like, Suspect kind of was right. We can't give him full credit. But somebody go summon Suspect. The fact that if you go to these old games and you get a shiny, it does mean... I know a shiny is a shiny. I will always claim it. Doesn't matter how you did it. It could be 1 in a billion hunt. The color is the color. But if we can get it in this game, that is so hype. Are you keeping track? Yes. I'm at 138 encounters. I'm just keeping track of my phone for now. I had a counter that would work on the overlay that you would see on YouTube, but it always breaks. And I'm just kind of over it. Just kind of over it. Oh, you know what? I also noticed, I think this is a little broken here, so hold on, give me a second. Yeah, 2 seconds, sorry about that. I caught a glitch here. There you go. Boom! Well, that looks wrong. Oh, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. Do we check these? Boom, 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 boom. Are you keeping count on your Oh, no, I read that. I was on 873, but I had to take a break. Oh, bro. 100%. We have a friend of the stream. He's on, what did Steven say? Like, almost 1,300? We got 2 switches going, though. Remember that. You should hunt Squirtle on LeafGreen and Charmander and FireRed. Well, so the thing with my shiny only playthrough is that I want Charmander, and whatever game I get Charmander in, I'm advancing through. And the other one, I'm just gonna keep up for a second encounter. So it's not like we're doing a race. I think Steven's doing that. So, like, if we get one shiny, I'm not racing my games. If we get a Charmander in either game, that is going to be the dominant game. And then I will transfer Pokemon over if I have to. This just gives us 2 extra Charmander checks every time we reset. I can't believe James got it in 3 checks. And if anybody wants to join the Instagram, join the Instagram. I'm posting there all the time now. Literally, if you want any fun content, the Instagram's getting it. And I still have some stuff to post tonight. I still got some stuff to post tonight. It's already been an hour on stream, too. Oh, damn. And I see no yellow thing here. Do you know anyone who got a shiny in... Yeah. If you join our Discord, we have a buddy named James who got it on his 3rd encounter. And I know his in-game name, so he sent us a screenshot. And I can prove that he got it, which is crazy. But did he burn his luck throughout the whole rest of his console life here with this game? I don't know. I know some people throughout the years, when I've watched montage videos, this and that, they've actually gotten shinies really quick. Like, it's all RNG, right? So we could get really lucky and get it within under 1,000, but it's... You just gotta play to hunt, right? He did get it. If anybody says that they get it within 3, I definitely argue that, and I'll raise you that too. Like, are you lying? But I trust him. That was, unless he's a very good Photoshopper, I trust that 100%. Yeah. I trust it. Oh. We're not nicknaming Pokemon. You received the Squirtle. Oh, no! Oh, I thought I got Squirtle. Imagine that was shiny. This is a chill stream. I thought maybe it would have been a little bit more hype. But I think probably streaming right after the presents would have been the move. But I had too much stuff to do. I thought about Blastoise. I did think about Blastoise. But shiny-wise, I think Charmander would have been the way. But to be honest, that was my boy back in the day. Let's just say Venusaur wasn't. Oh, you just joined the Discord. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you. His original trainer name is... I've traded with him before. 100% real. I wish I had that luck, bro. I wish I had that luck. This game just excites me. Now remember, we're going to have like 5 minutes of story after this that we can do before we got to go to Route 1 and then Shiny Hunt. So it goes Route 1, then Viridian Forest. Right? We're not going to count that little patch of grass after Pewter. No, not Pewter. No. Yeah. So we're going to count Route 1 as Route 1 and then Viridian Forest. How sick would it be if we got a shiny Pikachu, though, from Viridian Forest? That'd be so hype. I just like how I'm completely forgetting about ZA for a while. We did good, though, right, with ZA? Like, we played enough. I think this is I'm not playing the game just to play the game. I think of anybody and everybody that knows me. Why would I not play the, you call me a Kanto boomer for a reason. I don't think I'll get bored of this hunt. I just hope we get it early. Under odds. Like 4,096, that's fine. Because if I do it, I will record it. I will record it. I'll try not to. The one thing I promised Steven, and I betrayed him after he lent me the games. I got caught up yesterday. And I'm going to give him one of his games back. He has been very nice about it. I'm going to, if the plan's the same, keep the one game. And I was going to hunt that in my own time. I still need Shaman. I got to hunt Shaman. But that's a 4,096. That's better. And I guess I'm holding his cord hostage. Let it be Regirock 2.0. Guy, who do you think you are? No, let's not hope this is Regirock 2.0. I'd rather not. I'm AJ, nice to meet you. Is it nice to meet you? You're literally blasting the word. You're blasting the R word. You're saying Regirock. Nobody wants to hear that here. Nobody wants to hear that. I need a real desk, though. That's my March gig. This is on my island right now. This is really cool. I like it. But I need a real desk. This is so makeshift. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Plus, I think there's some of you that don't think I would ever do 8,192 hunts, so this is sick. Just say Reg. Just say Reg. We're good. Now I'm curious about the Regirock. Oh, nobody's curious about Regirock. Not a shot, bro. Okay, fine. I will do it in the minimalist approach. I've been hunting Regirock for almost 2 years in Sword and Shield. I'm over 19,000 encounters, which is 4, 8, 12, which is 4 times over odds. And I can't get the thing. I suck at hunting anything that's not easy. Yeah, I've been burned, bro. I've been burned. It's fine, but like remember, I did a hunt that's 4,096. I got Arceus in less than 500 resets. Yeah. And then now I'm going to do an 8,192 hunt. I feel like now I'm going to go backwards, where I said I wasn't watching montage videos a lot anymore. Maybe I'm going to watch montage videos again, but I'm going to go back in the day to these games and watch montages of 8,192 hunts for the hype. Why not, right? There wasn't any other starter I was going to do. Like I said, I wish we had the option to have what they did with Heart Gold and Soul Silver so we could check all 3 at the same time, because 3 checks every reset, that is hype. So you nerds are going to have to really keep me entertained. And it's quick resets. If you hold all these buttons, the X, Y, A, B down at the same time, I didn't know it, Maybe Steven said it on his stream, but I didn't know it until I saw a video. You could literally do that, and it fast resets things instead of you having to just reset your game. It's so hype. So hype. I love it. Is local trading a thing with these games? Could I trade my Switch to my Switch? Or are we screwed? I don't know. Because Pokemon Home's not out, obviously, so... I feel like I saw somebody with a screenshot before that had Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. Probably just did what I did back in the day. Traded at the earliest convenience and then switched. I don't remember. An hour and 13 minutes is... It doesn't feel like that right now. It really doesn't. Well, a yellow Charmander. And I heard there's a way, and I feel like I remember, there's a way to get Dratini really early on in the game. I think as long as you have money. Is it like the casino or something? We can get Dratini really early too. I feel like we gotta incorporate that into one of our hunts. There's like, there's ways at the casino corner or whatever to get some Pokemon. We should do that too. I'm gonna have to look up all the tricks of the trade with this game again. Alright. We gotta lock in. I'm not gonna get banned. Why would I want to get banned? Was this on your bingo card for 2026, FireRed and LeafGreen? Wasn't on mine. Like I said, every time I go into those like really vintage game stores, I want to play these games, and the fact that we can just port them or like download them on a Switch, so sick. I don't have to spend $1 billion to like play these games again. That's why I feel like the emulators are slowly gonna die off. If they keep doing this, I think people will pay for the real deal rather than the emulators. And the fact that they were only 30 Canadian, that's cheap. That's really cheap. People think Emerald are going to be there. I'd rather Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But we're going to have to grind a lot. A lot. So basically tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to do my Kalos tour. And then when I come back, I'll eat and then I'll stream this. Let know, eh? Let know. Oh, excuse me. I wonder what's on Route 1 again. Rattata, Pidgey. I don't think Bellsprout is, right? What's on Route 1? Does anybody know? Rattata, Pidgey. Like, I feel like there's another one. The grass that's above Pallet Town. We're gonna have to get a shiny there before we move on. Whatever we get shiny is what we got to accept. That's the deal. And that's what happens in this game. We have to make do. And remember, the movesets in this game are not diverse. So we're going to have to really work on things. Gonna have to really work on things. I don't know when we'll see Yellow Charmander. We'll see it though. $8,192. Jesus. Maybe John should have brought Kool-Aids. Imagine I reset over it. There is a John in the universe that would do that. I'm not gonna stub a toe, guy. How about this, AJ? You're an AI. What's on Route 1? What's on Route 1? I'm pretty sure Rattata Pidgey, but I feel like there's another Pokemon. Like, what's the 1% spawn? Could it be like Pidgeotto or something like that? Rattata, Pidgey... Like Caterpie? No. Caterpie's Viridian Forest. What could be a cool addition to this game? 360 turning and walking? Wow, here's the thing. Look what happened to BDSP. They ruined it by, like, revamping it. We just wanted a port. That's it. We got it. They didn't change anything, but they added the DLCs, or if you want to call it DLCs, the events back in the day. This is perfect to me. Count roaming Pokemon? I'm nervous for roaming Pokemon. Only rat and bird. Yeah, so we gotta take rat or bird for whatever it is, right? So I guess I would rather bird. I'd rather bird. But the best thing about Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu is that I really don't need to hunt anything in this game, so we're only doing a shiny playthrough to do a shiny playthrough. There's nothing I need other than Deoxys. Other than Deoxys. That's the only thing I'll need from this game eventually down the line. But are we gonna hunt Mewtwo with the sparkle animation? You bet your ass we are. You bet it. 100%. I'm all about sprites, bro. I really like old sprites. The FireRed and LeafGreen are huge. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if they did it, I would give you my left arm. And I'd play these games with one arm. Just found an interactive map for FireRed and LeafGreen. What do you mean, interactive map? I remember when these games used to have game guides, strategy guides. They're pretty straightforward. I gotta get a new counter. It's not even counting this. Look at it. Did you send me a link? Did you send me a link? Hey, you made it on the Discord. Hello, sir. Welcome aboard. Okay. AJ's literally bullying me into looking at links while I'm trying to dual stream. We know this doesn't work. John doesn't have the attention span. Okay, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. It is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, but where's the Pokemon spawns? Yeah, I'll be looking at that after. That's so sick. That's so sick. Right under the route. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. No, I'll look at that. That's so hype. I kind of remember what's in each game. So like Viridian Forest, we would miraculously get a Beedrill if we got the 1% spawn. Kakuna, Weedle, Caterpie, Metapod. Pikachu would be sick. But, I don't know. Butterfree is fine. The problem is that we're going to face shiny only playthroughs. I'm not targeting specific things. Whatever we get shiny at first is what we get. Let's make it harder. So, to get through Rock, to get through, what's his name, Brock, we get dummied by his Rock type with Charmander, maybe, if we over-leveled him. I'm allowed to do that. I don't care. I'm doing my own rules. I can over-level if I want to. But if we got like a Rattata, that would suck. Pidgey, it would suck, but Pidgey, I think, would be the better run throughout the playthrough. And then Viridian Forest. Obviously, if we got Pikachu, it wouldn't be great. But it'd be good for Misty, right? But then if we got Pidgey, we'd be screwed for Surge. Oh, man. It's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thunking. It's a lot of thunking. Gatekeeping is crazy. You want to talk about gatekeeping? Talk about Pokemon Go. That crap, I was hoping with the memories of like the 30th anniversary, the new memories crap that they got going on, where they got all the second and third evolutions of whatever has been established as a shiny, could be shiny. I would hope they would stop gatekeeping for this year, but Diancie is gonna still be kept gatekeeping, and Steven was saying that there was like a Sylveon thing where you had to like do 76 hearts with your buddy, which if you're poffering is not bad, but like it'll still take time. I miraculously woke up today and saw that I had one that I could turn into a Sylveon, which was hype. But now I have a 21-day gatekeep for Shiny Diancie. Yeah, join the Instagram, guys. AJ is sending the links. Our AI robot, who's totally real but not real. I'm telling you, the Instagram is so hype right now. The Instagram is so hype. I just shared all the 3 starters. I shared my team. Chen Pao, Mewtwo, Armor. No, not Armored. I should have done Armored. It was Mega. Then I did Incineroar, Greninja, and Ceruledge. That'd be a sick team. You are existing but not real. You are AI but not AI. You're not real but you're not AI. That's how I see you. That's how I see you. Wouldn't it be cool if you could go through all 3 of these Pokeballs? Like, click, 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 and at that preview there, you could see what was shiny and what wasn't. That'd be sick. Do you think this is just going to be a fad, the FireRed and LeafGreen, or is it going to die out quick? Do you think people would want ZA more? I don't know. Miranda, I'm playing Fire. Duh. You're playing FireRed on Switch? Is Jolly Nature a good nature for Magikarp? I have no clue. AJ Robot. Is that good? I don't know natures, to be honest. I should really memorize that. I think that's one of the last things with this game that I really need to like tune into because I have no clue. If you get Chat GPT or like one of those AI robots, I'm sure they would be able to help you with that. Or if you Google search it, even Google has a really good AI these days. I'm not gonna lie, I like our layout right now. This is vibing with me big time. Jolly is speed. Ayo, you're our new computer. You want adamant for that? Like I said, I don't know. I don't know anything about that stuff. I'm just trying to get a yellow Charmander. Other than that, I'm useless. I think I might go for a Kool-Aid after this. Oh, I got my, what's it called? Ascended Heroes? No, that doesn't sound right. I got the new ETB from the Pokemon Center. I forgot I even got that. They didn't even put through my order. But they took my money and I'm like, oh, so I got the box. I got it. I got another Pokemon Center ETB. I sold my Destined Rivals and my Prismatic that weren't Pokemon Center. So going forward, I'm only going to accept Pokemon Center ETBs. And I'm going to build them right here. I'm going to establish them right here for now. But I got to buy those like acrylic cases for them. Oh, man. Soft resetting is annoying for a good nature. I think it's annoying in general, no? To me, natures don't matter. It's just going to be the shinies. For me, like I said, the only thing that I will be taking from this game into Pokemon Home is Deoxys. Everything else stays in this game. I'm not transporting it to Pokemon Home. It does not need a home there. I've already got a home for their cousins in the other games. But you can't even really... So... Let me play devil's advocate here. So, if you're going to be going for natures of a particular Pokemon, unless it helps you with the campaign, which I don't think nature's all that matters so much for the Pokemon to get you through, you would only want to do it for PvP purposes, right? So, if you can't do PvP in this game, why care? Unless it's a collectible thing, right? Like, I'm just asking. I'm not... How do I say it? I'm not harsh in your mellow, right? Take in consideration that water type moves are special moves. Okay, maybe there's a couple other things that I forgot about that I should be learning. Yeah, fair. Fair. Because if you had a special attack nature on a physical attacker, could mess it up a bit. Like, I get that, but for me, as, like, just a generalist, I'm not gonna, like, be super upset if my nature is not matching my Pokemon. Because it's not gonna get me... That shouldn't influence how you play a campaign like what I'm gonna do, like the story. But for people that want it, I totally get it. Because maybe this game is a little easier on you than other games, right? For resetting, and then if you can transfer this eventually into it, then YOLO, right? But now that you said Mew, I can't unthunk it. So I'm going to have to complete a dex for this once we're done, like, the story. Which could probably be 10 years, right? Because 8,192 hunts. And how many do we have to do? How many routes are there? How many routes are in Kanto? Or how many specific Pokemon do you think we have to get? If Mew's a possible chance, I'll cry. To be honest, I'd rather hunt it. Why not do an Emerald port? Add that to the game, bro. I'd rather do that. Nature is pain in the... But don't get me started on EV training. Oh, jeez. I hate doing all of that. Plus, you guys have taught me over the years. If you didn't teach me, I would not know, not care, don't literally pay attention to any of that. Literally. Well, we're at 244 resets, give or take me forgetting a couple buttons here and there. But these games, do we still have Pokerus in this? In FireRed LeafGreen? The good virus? The good virus? I think we do. I think we do. Yeah, you can enjoy the game. Enjoy the game if you want to. For me, I could really enjoy the game by making just a separate, like, profile for my Nintendo Switch and just doing it that way too. But for stream, I'm not saying there's, like, a status quo for, like, a streamer that, or, like, things you have to do as a streamer. But I've never done a shiny only playthrough. I've never hunted in old games like this before. Let's get it all done. Let's get it all done. Pokemon Champions looked alright. The footage looked really laggy and really choppy on the trailer. I'm hoping they improve of that. But, again, I'll play PvP. I'll play PvP for a bit. I'll try it out. I'll buy Champions. Actually, Champions is free, right? Because it's also going to be on the phone later on, right? It said that at least. Champions is probably going to be choppy on the phone. But it's... You could probably get 60 frames for the phone. You could probably get a 60 frame rate on the phone. My first shiny was the Tentacle in LeafGreen. What? That's sick. I thought I had a different form of Ghastly when as a kid, and I'm like, that's not the right color for it, and I got rid of it. That I remember that, but I could be wrong. I don't remember getting it. Champions is in April. So maybe we do have like this. We can finish off ZA and we have Champions. Yeah, I would say we got enough to keep us going until hopefully an early release of Gen 10. I don't want to wait till October, November. I don't want to wait till then. If you have to wait almost 2 years, even a summer release would be fine. I just wonder what the legends are going to be like. Winds and Waves was leaked. The name was leaked months earlier. I just don't know how you can leak that, but you can't leak the starters. That's crazy. The longer the game... Oh, well, that's what we thought was Scarlet and Violet. It looks good now on Switch 2, but the thing that I like about it is now it is going to be performed for Switch 2. So for anybody with a Switch 1, I'm sorry for your loss. You're not going to be getting Switch 2 Pokemon Gen 10. River Stripe! What's going on, buddy? What up, what up? Hey, Crow's on. Wind and Waves looks so good. I'm very happy from what I've seen with footage, but again, graphics aren't what they say it seems. So I'm happy that they said that, because graphics would look like original Scarlet and Violet, and that would look bad. But it's probably going to run miraculously on Switch 2. And like AJ said, they're going to take their time. They're not rushing anything. I can appreciate that. Do I wish it happened at the end of the year? Yeah, but we got this game. People have Poketopia. There's enough Pokemon to still go around. Plus, maybe they'll announce another port for this game. Or for this console. I'm gonna be honest, Winds and Waves graphics look to cheeks. If you look back at the trailer, I thought the same thing. If you look back at the trailer, it said not actual gameplay footage. So they probably just rendered something to have something ready, which is fine, So that's not what it's gonna be like. It's gonna run on 60 frames. It's exclusive Nintendo Switch 2 title. So it can't not be 60 frames. You're going with Pombon. I'm going with, what's it called again? Aqua Jet or something? What's the gecko? That looks so cool to me. I like the dog. I like the fire dog, the Pombon. But I'm going with the water starter 100%. When I saw that first thing, I'm like, that's my guy, bro. Jekwa? Yeah, I'm going with that. That looks so sick. I'm just trying to think. Do you, like the fire dog, the Pomeranian, is it just going to be like an Incineroar Pyroar fusion? Is it just going to look like a Pyroar but like standing up? I don't know. You're going with the Angry Bird, the bird that has a nose and a mouth for the same facial feature. Look at it. It literally has a nose and a mouth. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like its nose is like this and it has a tongue that goes. That's the only one that I didn't really like. But I'm telling you right now, unless the second and third evolution forms come out and change my opinion, I'm going with the water gecko. 100%. Now imagine the grass starter comes out with the best third evolution of them all, and we all change our mind. Also possible. Did you hear that crack? That was my like elbow. Ow. We're at 268 encounters. It would go faster if I stop hitting this random crap. I feel like, stream-wise, if we get a shiny like this, I'm not going to say we're not going to pop, but I'm going to pop a little harder, knowing that it's a harder hunt. I should, you know what I'm going to do? Here, watch. I'm gonna send a message to Suspect. I'm going to send a message to Suspect. Ready? You guys are a part of history. Okay, hold on. Where is he? This is gonna be funny. The starters are Angry Birds. The guy's probably DJing. It's probably DJing. The starters are their Angry Birds, Dog Meme, and Geico. To be honest, though, I can appreciate these starters a little bit more than at least Gen 9 for some reason. I don't know why. I don't like Gen 9 starters all that much. Gen 8, the only one I really like was Score Bunny. Grookey was fine. Rillaboom's good. I mean, okay, fine. Gen 8's fine. Gen 9's, I don't think are forgivable. I didn't really vibe with them at all. Gen 9 I didn't vibe with. So Gen 10, I'm hoping is super hype. Super hype. You just suck? How about you get good, guy? You want me to come bully John again? Don't get me. I'll get my red plaid. I'll get my red plaid. AJ's afraid. Now that John's in his element playing Kanto again, y'all are afraid of John. Mini 2? Guy, I can't wait to shiny hunt Mia 2 in this game. I wish you could shiny hunt Mew in this game. That'd be so hype. I thought there was a way through like some sort of like TV truck thing. I thought there was a way to do it that I heard about, but I don't remember. Fangirl? Did you just call me a fangirl? What? No way. Sorry, I gotta add to this. We're at 278. Why is it taking so long? I do not want to give nicknames to anybody, Red. See how I kept their original names, Red and Green? I was going to name one like AJ, my rival, and then one like Suspect, my rivals. But I kept OGs. I finally got an Adamant Magikarp! Oh, the pain now is leveling it up to 20. Now you got to go OG. Yeah, you got to just like knock people out. No. It's like grindy like RuneScape. You just gotta keep going. Maybe if you look up certain Pokemon, they might give you more experience over others, like chance you would in other games. You're too good for this game? Yeah, okay. Okay, guy. Nice try. This guy's energetic, this AJ guy. Nickname the shiny Charmander AJ. He would only be so lucky. Why would I do that to a Pokemon I like? Oh. Burn. Maybe I don't need red plaid. It's okay. The more I mean, the more it's going to push me back. 8,192 is going to become like 1 in 1943,542,322,922. Random made up numbers. Come on, Gary. Even though it says red and green, I'm still going to call him Gary. Gary. I just wonder what game is going to win the primary game. Because like I said, whatever we get the shiny in is going to be our main dominant game. And if there's local trading, let's just say I get a shiny on the other game, I'm transferring it over to the other Switch. And that's our dominant game. So this hunt means more than just getting a shiny. It determines the dominant hunt. It'd be cool if we could do like 1,000 resets a week. But yeah. That's a lot to ask for. You'd rather be Squirtle? Ew. 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 To be honest, as long as you're not like Bulbasaur, yeah, as long as you're not Bulbasaur, that's all that matters. We are 10 resets away from 300 bangers. Jeez. I've got the pattern down. I will, now that everything's set up, tomorrow's stream should go a lot easier. Tomorrow's stream should go a lot easier. Stub a toe. Maybe later, guy. I will be walking my legs later. Bro. I wish I could gift this game to people. I still got money from YouTube. Would love to do that. I'm trying to get 2 females on 1 Switch. Or on 2 Switches at the same time. Because the female is a lot harder to get, right? It's another general role. Uh-oh. John's tired. Yawn. Jennifer Gordon's tired. Stop the yawning. I'm trying, guy. I'm trying. I'm not good. Get good, fam. Why would I ever want to give a nickname? I've already told you 296 times I don't want to. What do you think we're going to get? Rattata or Pidgey? What do you think we're going to get on Route 1? Yes, we can't get Squirtle, AJ. God. Who brings this AJ guy to the streams? Where did he come from, this AI robot? Fine, I'll do 1 random Squirtle to appease you. And if we get it, oh. I'll do a Squirtle check. I'm still gonna count it as 2 encounters because it's still resets. Oh, sorry, man. I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed if we got Blastoise. It's fine. But Charmander's our boy. I tried. Charmander sucks, you suck. I don't talk about our boy like that. Why are we letting an AI robot dictate our shiny hunts? Charmander is too overrated. Charmander is not overrated in the game that it was established in. This game, you can't get any more raw than this game right here, dude. He's not overrated in this game at all. No way. You're just trying to peeve me off. You can't do it, sir. I choose a Pidgey as my style. Okay. This guy's trolling. Nice try. Nice try. If you said that in ZA there was a Charmander over a Pidgey in a route, you're going for Pidgey over Charmander, I don't believe you. There's no way I believe you. This guy's trolling, chat. I don't believe him. I'm more, like, excited to try to get 2 female Charmanders at once now. That would be sick. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, it's almost our 2 hours. So I'm going to go into bonus time soon because some people commented on the stream and liked the stream beforehand. Dang. I'm in bonus time. And all in a video as proof. Out of spite, when I get the game, I will choose Charmander, delete it, and use the Rattata as its replacement. You're just doing it to spite me. That's not fun. If you played this game back when I did, you'd be choosing Charmander. It doesn't matter. It's like people right now. Gen 10, people are thinking that Pomeranian is everybody's choice. Are you going to call that overrated eventually? I think it's an okay Pokemon, but I don't think it's like an exceptional Pokemon. Like, I'd rather Charmander than Pomeranian, but people think dogs are cute, so the Pomeranian's going to win every day. The Pomeranian is going to literally oversee all the other 2, just because it's a cute dog. The gecko is cool. The whatever that angry bird is kind of cool too, but like, I think that's the worst of them all. You would choose Squirtle? I mean, I like Blastoise too. I'm not going to argue with that. Wouldn't argue with that one. Pokemon overrated? I think it's subject. How do you want to call it? It's subjective. Every Pokemon's going to be different to everybody. You caught an adamant Nidoran male? Is that good? Oh, jeez. Like I said, I don't know. So you're going for like a whole team with like a perfect like natures? That would stress me out. I'd be scared. That just, it's another random roll. Now imagine if you did that shiny in this game. I'd riot. I'd riot. You're adding more pressure. Oh! You're adding more pressure onto yourself. All right, we're at 320 resets. And no yellow creature. Nidoking is physical, Nidoqueen is special. Actually, I knew Nidoking was physical. I did, yeah. Look at me go. I'm learning. Alright. Shiny right here. I lied. I lied. Myself. At least next time we could do a wild hunt. Again, it's gonna be what? It's gonna be what? Maybe 2 switch. How do we do this? Oh, we'll have to use 2 Joy-Cons for the next one. We'll have to use 2 Joy-Cons for the next hunt. Ooh, that might be hard. Haha, that might be hard. Dang. Whatever, we'll do it. Well, in 1 minute we will be into bonus time, and we have about 10 minutes of bonus time. Do you guys like that? As long as you comment before the stream happens, like the stream before the stream happens, we get bonus time. That's what I'm going to start doing now. It hypes up the stream a little bit, maybe pushes us a little bit more through the algorithm, and it helps stream, so let's just do it. Boom, 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 boom. Tomorrow, I'd imagine I'd be streaming by 7 o'clock. Same time. Same time. The event goes from 10 to 6 tomorrow. 10 to 6. Remember, get your passes. They're pretty cheap. They're pretty cheap. And you get the shiny boosts. Hawlucha, Klefki, the Pikachus, the starters, amongst other Changs. And if you get the deluxe pass, I got the deluxe pass. Scatterbugs are, I believe, 1 in 64. But the cool thing with Scatterbug is you can get them instead of pinning 10 postcards, all you gotta do is post or pin 3. So I'm trying to get Scatterbugs. I got High Plains and Monsoon Scatterbugs. So I'm pretty hyped. But you gotta hope people send me gifts. Send me gifts, people. I need gifts, big time. If you have me, please send me gifts. You look like a gift left behind? Oh, shit. Well, that's rude. I'm totally not going to take that with me the rest of the night. God. 10-4, good buddy. Shit. I just want a yellow Charmander. Just leave me alone. This AJ guy keeps coming back to stream, this robot. Ugh. I gotta go through my storage tonight, too, in Pokemon Go and create space for tomorrow. That's what you get for choosing Charmander. There was no thought. It was gonna be it. 0.1% thought. I almost did Blastoise. But realistically, nah, there wasn't much of a thought. Basically, if we can get 500 resets a stream, that'd be great. Which would probably take about 3.5 hours. If I'm doing the math right, it would take 3.5 hours every stream. You know I have no thoughts? What's up with the bullying today? Wait till I throw on my plaid next stream. You guys are ruined. Damn. No, I don't like this help system. You're sorry for now? Nope. Shots fired, buddy. Can you imagine if Charmander had like a blue-ish tail? Because you know how like the hottest fire is blue? Imagine it had a blue. That'd be sick. We've had a low battery on this game for like, or low battery on this Joy-Con forever. I'm so glad it lasted the whole stream. So I'll have everything charging for tomorrow. Now that I'm living downtown, I can hear all the cars revving. Trying to get 2 female Charmanders is going to be a hassle. Alright, we are officially in bonus time. So I have 7 more minutes on stream. Are you guys sad, happy? What's going through your thought process? John's back, but he's already gone. Thank God. AJ's thought. Nah, I'm not Chewy. I'm not doing a third switch. I can't do a third switch. I don't have a monitor. Two is good. 2 is good. I'm so happy we have 2 rather than 1 though, because I feel like the hunt will go quicker. And again, imagine we've been doing it wrong the whole time. I know the genders are changing and all that, so it can't be, but like, it would be so funny. Boppy. A guy streaming at LG Nuzlocke just got a shiny Bulbasaur after they had to restart their run. What? Okay, a guy streaming. What's an LG Nuzlocke? Like a randomizer? But I'm glad he got a shiny Bulbasaur. That's hype. Let's be honest. For the next week, I expect 0 shinies. Oh, LeafGreen Nuzlocke. Alright, goodbye. Leave me alone. Never come back to my stream again. I'm not. I would refrain from promoting other streamers in somebody else's stream. Keep that in mind. If you go to The Bald Gamer, I bet you if you said, hey, the Jay Gordon streaming FireRed and LeafGreen at the same time, they might not like that. They might not like that. I dare you to go do it. See their reaction. My God, and you were supposed to be a Gen 1 fangirl. Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry. We're at 358. Come on, game. I want an early less than 1,000 chance. There's going to be so many FireRed LeafGreen shinies this weekend, though. It's going to be so hype. Not for me, but like in general, across the community. You remind me of a Teletubby wannabe clown that failed to be a villain. Oh, just you wait, guy. Just you wait. I will destroy this community if I have to one stream. You just wait. I'll be the king of chirps, buddy. You'll be begging that you were nice to me. How did you say you reset the game? If you just hit all the buttons, the X, Y, A, and B. Oh, I'm not going to do it now. But check your Pokemon. And then X, Y, A, and B at the same time. And it resets. When someone describes the Jay Gordon, the first thing that shows up is a clown. Oh. This AJ guy has nothing better to do on a Friday night than hang out in a stream for Pokemon. God. Yell at some guy from across the world. Come on. He's worried that I'm going to get a shiny starter before him. Yeah, I'd rather caveman. Oh, you just search caveman and then John shows up? Yeah. I get that. I get that. Yeah. Where's my yellow shiner? I'm gonna have to look at James's post just for like future luck. So by the end of this weekend, I want 1,000 encounters if we don't get it before then. So tomorrow we're gonna have to do more than what I do today, which should be 380-ish. I want 2 female Charmanders at the same time. That petrified turd. Is it? Don't talk to yourself like that. Just because you're a turd doesn't mean you're not a polished turd. So 2.5 hours, you can do 400 resets, something like that. You're at 1,000 encounters, bro. You're 1/8 of the way, kind of. You wish I was bald, guy. I just got a haircut. I look luxurious. You should have seen me in LA. My hat was on the whole time, let's be honest. It's too good of a hat to take off. You and your wigs. I actually have the bald fade. So, like, I'm technically bald at the side. You can see a little bit of hair. But, like, not much. If you saw me on my trip, I was literally bald around the head. But it's faded. It's the look, guy. We got 2 switches, so it should cut half of the production down. That's what I don't get. I might bring my Osmo tomorrow for Pokemon Go footage. If I'm playing by myself, maybe. Then I'll record myself being beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go to 400 resets and then I'm done. I'm giving you bonus time. So 400 takes us 2.5 hours. Tomorrow, we should be able to do a good dent. Because I plan to stream longer tomorrow. Secrets. I'm surprised his Joy-Con hasn't died. $20 more resets. Get all the crap you want to say about me out of the way. You got 20 more resets. Chat, you nerds. AJ's about to, like, he's got like a binder full of insults headed my way. Big forehead, you wish. You probably have a bigger forehead than I do, you nerd. Do I know that specifically? No, I don't know. Fly, birdie, fly. I'm gonna go fly downstairs, walk across the street to get an adult Kool-Aid. It's pre-GoFest. Go tour. It's a reason to celebrate. I'm just playing at my lake. I'm playing at my lake. I'm gonna walk up and down, try to get some more eggs. I'm gonna raid a bunch. I just want mega backgrounds. My big ears, I could just jump out my window and fly. You're totally right. To be honest, if I had big ears like that, I totally would. I totally would. That'd be sick. I'd fully be involved. I'm afraid I'm just going to be like too quick and reset over the yellow. And then I'm going to hear it even worse from you guys too, because now this is one you can't mess up. Because it'll take forever. You know what I forgot we could do now? The safari zones in this game, right? We can actually participate in the safari zone hunts for those specific weeks. That's hype. I'm so ready to lose shinies in front of you guys. That's sick. I'm so pumped for that. I'm so ready to lose shinies. You look like a safari. Thanks, man. That's probably one of the nicer things you've ever said to me. So that's cool. We had 200 views. I don't know how many likes we got. I haven't really cared today, but thank you. If you like the stream, I appreciate it. We got 6 more resets. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. We had our borrowed time. We are day 1 into the LeafRed FireRed gameplay. Shiny only playthrough. We're going to keep it going until I lose my sanity, which we know isn't that hard. So, FireRed will boot up again tomorrow. Red Leaf. Yeah, we'll do this again. I hope we get it within 4096 though. That would be hype. That'd be so hype. Cause the crazy thing is that we don't have much story between this and our next hunt. There really isn't any story but delivering the letter. And then we gotta work our way to Brock. But here we go. Last 2 resets. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. John is back. Aww. I'll probably bring my Osmo Pocket, like I said, out to record tomorrow if I'm by myself. I don't know yet. I'm going to figure that out. But here are our last 2 resets of the night. And of course, we are at 400. I'll leave us at 402. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Join the Discord, join the Instagram if you guys haven't already. They're both probably the most lively platforms we've got going right now. I'll do 2 more for bonus. 2 more for bonus. Charmander's nickname. And I gotta charge these for tomorrow. I might do a few resets later tonight when I get back, but I don't know. Nothing. Okay, guys. Have a good one. Take care. John's out. Be afraid because I'm coming back with a vengeance. And more FireRed Leaf. Later, guys. Take care.